We now join the following program already in progress.
Okay, I want you to get the trash back to the house, and I'll go get the mail.
Oh, do I have time to tell them about this week's show?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this week on our show, we have a music and interview with Abernethy and Nikki meets Hibachi. We also will have I Want My Daddy's Records and a short film by me, so please enjoy the episode.
Okay, I will. Thanks. Go get the trash.
Descended from the same family tree as Lancelot Link, Curious George, and the Space Monkeys of yore, a simple family rock band has dared to go where no band has gone before. In these pandemic times, we need Secret Monkey Weekend now more than ever. So without any further ado, settle into your favorite chair, call your neighbors, because it's time for the Secret Monkey Quarantine Half-Hour Show.
Raise your right paw, your right hoof, your right tentacle, whatever you might have.
I shall sing no song that is not a secret monkey song. I shall make no record that is not a secret monkey record. I refuse to be known as anything but a secret monkey singer. I am proud to be associated with the secret monkey music. Secret monkey music and secret monkey fans made me what I am today, and I shall not forget it.
Baby, don't you do it. Don't do it. Don't you break my heart. Please don't do it. Don't you break my heart. Sacrifice to make you happy. Left nothing for myself. Now you wanna leave me for the love of someone else. My pride is all gone, whether I'm right or wrong. I need you, baby, just to keep on keeping on. Where I've tried to do my best, tried to do my best. Don't do it. Don't you break my heart. Please don't do it. Don't you break my heart. Go down to the river, there I'll be. I might jump and go, 'cause you don't care about me. Open up your heart. Can't you see I love you? Open up your arms. Can't you see I need you? If my heart was made of glass, then you'll surely see how much heartache and misery you've been causing me. Open up your heart. Can't you see I love you? Open up your arms. Can't you see I need you? Don't do it. Don't you break my heart. Please don't do it. Don't you break my heart. break my heart. Please don't do it. Don't you break my heart.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Myers-Briggs, we'll have Myers-Briggs. INTJ, hey, Myers-Briggs.
Yeah!
And now, a song by Rod Abernethy.
Might ask you to sing a little bit. So please join in. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. There once was a woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many kids, she didn't know what to do. I asked her one day how she got in such a stew. She said it was something that I did or I didn't do. Every day I keep trying the best I can do, but it's always something that I did or I didn't do. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on. Yeah, 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 yeah. There once was a man, he had a demanding wife. She left him one day, she said he'd ruined her life. In court the judge asked him, why she's so mad at you? He said it must be something that I did or I didn't do. Every day I keep trying the best I can do, but it's always something that I did or I didn't do. Sometimes I stand tall and sometimes I fall. I can't be to blame for not knowing it all. When trouble falls down from out of the blue, I'm only human, I can only do the best I can do. Here's your chance. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I get these letters from the IRS, and oftentimes it causes me to drink in excess. Can't keep up with it all, they say more taxes are due. Must have been something that I did or I didn't do. Every day I keep trying the best I can do, but it's always something that I did or I didn't do. I say out with the old and in with the new. Must be something that I did or I didn't do. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you.
And we'd like to welcome Rod Abernethy to the Secret Monkey Quarantine Half-Hour Show.
Hello.
Here he is. He brought his hand puppet. Yeah. Girls, I don't know if you've seen Rod play solo, but often he has some interesting little characters on his stool next to his water and his harmonica and not what. Tell us what that is, Rod.
Oh, here's one that I just added.
Oh,
Oh,
Day of the Dead.
I guess so. This actually, I got this from Rodney Marsh. You remember Rodney Marsh?
Marsh Woodwinds.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
And I just have lots of little stuff. I'm kind of a toy freak.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Here's another one of my guys.
The more the merrier.
Yeah.
By the way, that's Ella. I was going to
Hey,
say with
Ella.
a scarf, but they're both wearing scarves. The one with the glasses is Ella,
Hey,
hi.
Ella.
and
Hey, Ella.
Lila's the drummer. Ella's the bass player.
You guys are
Well,
great. I love your show.
thank you.
Oh,
Well, you
thank
know,
you.
Awesome.
you and Parthenon Huxley were partially inspirational for us doing this because you did pre-recorded performances with really nice camera angles and stuff. And that's what we've tried to do with at least our performances, but we do end up making these little movies every week, which Lila is responsible for. But it was just well done. Sounded very good. I'm sure you had terrific microphones, and the
I,
performance was stunning.
well, I appreciate that, but that's what a GoPro and a couple of iPhones will do.
Yeah, well, it was
Um,
very well created, and
well, thank you.
but
You
and
guys
then
are doing great too. I
well,
really,
thanks. It's fun. It's just pure fun, and that's the whole point.
now
But
see, I see an easel in the corner,
oh
which
yeah,
that's really cool. Makes
Thanks.
me want to know what you paint on that easel.
A bunch of different stuff.
Yeah,
I haven't painted in a while, but
yeah,
it's fun to use.
she's pretty good, I must say. She's quite
yeah.
good at that, and she sketches. Well, Rod, I was mentioning that you and your gadgets and so forth. I first came to know you as the lead guitar player in Arrogance, and I probably became aware of you around 78 or 79, but I think you joined the band around what, 75, 76? Is that right?
I think 1938,
1930.
somewhere in that,
He
right
looks
before World War II.
right. He looks really good, girls, by the way. He's got good genetics, you know. He's got his mom's guitar, first of all.
That's the only good thing I really have in my
Okay.
possession.
Well, but
Uh,
but I saw him play, which was a departure at the time, a solo show. I think it was I want to say it was at Stewart Theater, but it might have been in one of the smaller studios at Stewart Theater in Raleigh. And you played acoustically, and you had one little break. I can't remember if you were doing Pipeline or Walk Don't Run, but you pressed a button on this box, and this drum roll happened, and it was like the most amusing thing I'd ever seen up to that point. Do you have any recollection of that?
um, I actually do not. Was this with Arrogance?
It was you, just all by yourself.
Just me. Uh, I used to play with cassette tapes, so it
Oh,
might have been with that. This was once in a while I would bring a cassette tape or a cassette deck with me and do backing tracks. This is
right,
long before loopers were even thought of,
right.
and maybe that's what it was.
Maybe that's it. It
Um,
was very clever, and it just had comedic timing, and I was very entertained. So,
well, it's one thing that we're trying to do as entertainers is entertain. I mean,
there you go.
we're really striving to entertain. So
We're big fans of Arrogance, and we just wanted to know what was some of your favorite songs to play with that band.
um, I'm pretty fond of the early stuff. Give Us a Break, Rumors. I really like, Why Do You Love Me and um, Open Window and that early stuff. But I like the later stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
I felt really privileged to be able to sing some of my songs in that band
Mm-hmm.
because it was kind of like singing with Paul McCartney and what's the guy's name? John Lennon, because they sing so well together. Robert and Don were just like that. And
Yeah.
once in a while I got to sing,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Have you been playing any music over quarantine?
Only online. I've done a couple of things online. It's kind of, it's different. I guess you know that too.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I haven't tried to play anything outside, but I haven't really played a whole lot. I've been practicing a whole lot. Um, I've got a Kickstarter campaign that's going to go live in about a week or so. I've been getting ready for that for my new album. And I've been doing quite a few videos. So I hope that answers your question. And I'm petting my dog right now. Her name is
Oh,
Maddie.
okay.
She comes up. She wants attention.
Well, hello there.
I wish I could, yeah, okay, girly. Um, While my dog throws up right in front of me on the
Okay.
floor. Maddie, what's wrong? She's funny.
Some people get a case of nerves when they get on Zoom, you know.
Come here, girl. Let me see if I can. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Oh, look who just
No,
came into the
she
room,
won't.
Maybelle.
I would try to turn the camera so you
Maybelle?
can see her. She is a sweet hound dog.
Come here, girl.
Oh no, she's not going to do it.
Come here.
Oh, look at that. That kind of looks like Maddie with blonde markings. Maddie
Oh.
has brown and black.
Okay. Well, that's Maybelle. Hello to each you.
Hey,
to Maddie.
Maybelle.
And she's looking at me like very funny, like I didn't give her a treat.
That's Maddie. Yeah.
Well, Rod, our time has come that we have to wrap this up. It's been a lot of fun. I wish we could have had a little more time, but we'll say goodbye to you and Maddie and Lila. Let's just give them another big round.
Well, thank you, Lila. Ella, thank you so much. I love your show. Keep playing. You've got one of the best dads in the universe, and that he's doing this with you is awesome. It's just awesome.
Couldn't do it with anybody else. They're just a lot of fun, and they're my favorite people. So thank you, Rod.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
See you soon.
Okay. Bye.
Hi, thank you.
All right, welcome to another episode. Yeah. All right. So we're going to start off with what do we got?
Cheap Trick.
Dream Police.
Is that yours?
No. I love Cheap Trick, and a lot of my high school friends loved them, especially the ones who later became musicians, like Jeff Carroll. But strangely enough, most of my Cheap Trick was recorded on cassette. You know, back when it was probably, I played more cassettes at this point in my life probably than I did. Long story short, I love Cheap Trick. I've got most of their stuff, but I think that's probably your dad's or maybe Brian Yamamoto's.
She looks familiar.
Dave Brubeck Quartet.
Is that a grandma record?
I think this one was given to me, and it was probably when my neighbor died. Some of his records came my way. He was, probably in his 80s. But this is jazz. And Dave Brubeck, I guess he's best known for Take 5. If I played a clip of it, you would know what it was.
Okay.
It's very good. All right. Jason and the Scorchers.
I don't even know what that is.
I think they're from Tennessee, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember if it was Johnson City or Nashville, but basically cowpunk.
Punks with cows?
Yeah, like hard charging Americana, country rock.
Okay.
And I don't know if y'all are about the right age to have seen him with Farmer Jason. You ever seen it?
Farmer Jason! Oh my god!
Really? That's him.
I did not put that together. I love Farmer Jason.
And Dan Baird has a band with their lead guitar player. I guess that might be him over there, Warner Hodges. But anyway,
But yeah,
yeah, Jason and the Scorchers. This, I don't know. Again, this is a hand-me-down, probably from my elderly neighbors back in Garner. Theme songs of the big band era. I don't know. I mean, these things are probably worth a listen, Anyway.
Lover Boy.
What the hell?
Do y'all have any idea who Lover Boy is?
No.
You've heard Working for the Weekend, right?
No.
You've never heard that?
No.
Everybody's working for the weekend.
Wait, that does sound familiar.
Yeah, probably on Glee.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
In fact, that's the first track on this one. I don't really remember so much. I mean, they were totally all over the radio, but I don't know. Kind of pretty boy rock.
Reggae?
Reggae spectacular. Jimmy Cliff, Bob Marley, Harry J. All-Stars.
My guess is that's
Graham
mom's.
Lewis. I think this might be your mom's. Yeah. I mean, didn't Matt have a lot of reggae records?
I think he did, but I don't really remember him listening to it very much.
Okay. The compilation, I suppose. A&M Records. All right.
Another hand-me-down.
Dinah Groove, The Magnificent New Sound.
Oh,
Wow.
wait, that was probably Dad's. He loved
Percussion,
these
Pops Orchestra.
weird
You
drum
think so?
records. Yeah, he would collect weird drum things.
Okay, well, I don't know. This also seems like something one of my elderly neighbors gave me. Or
Steve Miller
their
Band,
relatives gave me.
Fly Like an Angel.
Yeah, I mean, he had a lot of big radio hits in the 70s, and I liked a lot of them. In fact, some of them were pretty good guitar songs, to play guitar, learn guitar on. But I don't know, his lyrics were never that they weren't particularly good. Remember that song Abracadabra?
No.
I think at that point he just kind of lost it. But anyway, I liked a lot of his stuff.
He is Mr. Neil Diamond.
So we're going to end with Neil Diamond, the jazz singer. This is a soundtrack to a movie that came out in the mid 70s, maybe late 70s. Neil Diamond. Again, I haven't seen the movie. There was a remake a couple years ago. Wow, I see some of the songs that look familiar, but I don't know.
The only Neil Diamond song I know is Sweet Caroline, so if it's not on there, I don't care.
Right. Oh well. That's it for another week of See you next time.
Next, a short film by Lila. Now, a song by Nikki meets Hibachi.
Tell me when
We'd like to welcome Nikki Meets the Hibachi, John and Elaine, to the Secret Monkey Quarantine half-hour show. A round of applause. Yes.
Hello.
Welcome. So glad to have you. And this could be one of
It's
the
an
first.
honor to be here.
Well, let's see. I'm thinking this might be the first time we've had a band appear in different cities and states. John, you're in Chapel Hill. Is that right?
Yes.
Elaine, tell us where you are.
I am in Charlottesville, Virginia.
Very good. Very good. Well, I am familiar with your work because you all were starting out about the same time as me in the mid to late 80s. And but how about for Ella and Lila, give them a little background on what made or makes Nikki Meets the Hibachi, and maybe possibly the name.
Elaine, you wanna tell the story?
Yeah, sure. So, well, we met in college at UNC, and we were in the same comp lit class together. It's kind of a long story. I don't want to use a lot of time with that, but we became fast friends and started playing music. John stopped by my dorm room one day and saw my guitar and said, "Oh, do you play?" And that's kind of how we got started playing. The name of the band actually happened. We were in Atlanta visiting my sister, and we were busking on the street down there at Little Five Points during the day. And one night we came back and we were having a cookout, and my sister had a miniature schnauzer dog named Nikki, who just harassed John the entire time. And so while we were out grilling, I mean, she was, always yapping at him and stuff. And while we were out
I thought
grilling,
it was love.
it was love. It was, yes, she loved you, but she harassed you. And John just looked down at her. He had a spatula in his hand, and he looked at the dog and said, "If you're not careful, you're going to meet the hibachi." And then later that night, there might have been a little beer involved. We hadn't had a band name yet, and John said, "Ooh, Nikki Meets the Hibachi." And the rest, as they say, is history. I woke up the next day and I said, "Did I really agree to that?" And in fact, I had. So there you go.
Well, definitely one of the more inventive names, and it does stick in the brain, which is a good thing. So
well, that's what John said. He said it has an action verb in it, so that's totally key for a band name.
Right. So, as I recall, as a duo, I remember you playing in Chapel Hill, Raleigh, and then you expanded beyond that into different cities and states, and maybe even you went overseas. I'm not sure, but let's see. I remember there was an EP called Hannah's Amorphous Hat.
Yep.
And
also named after my dog.
Oh, okay. And then The Bluest Sky. Was that your first full-length CD?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was.
And was there one more sort of, after some time off, you came back and did another?
Yes. In fact, if you were looking for The Bluest Sky, the first full length that we did, it's actually only available now, included at the end of the record that we put out in, I think it was like 2005.
Yeah.
Is that right, Elaine?
Yeah, that's right.
2005. We did another record with the same producer, a different studio, but John Plymel recorded both of them, and they're about 15 years apart, I guess. Yeah. It seems like we've been playing shows together again for the past maybe 2 years, Elaine, 3 years.
Yeah, when I went off to divinity school, this is when we stopped playing for a while because I had too much on my plate. But yeah, we've had a couple little breaks here and there, but we just can't seem to quit each other.
That's good. That's good to hear.
That's very true.
I was wondering, do you have any animals at either of your homes?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
You start, Elaine.
I have he's sleeping on the couch right now. I have a English setter. He's all white with black polka dots on him and long hair. He considers himself a lap dog, but he's a pretty big dog. And then I have 2 tuxedo cats. The dog's name is Jethro, and the cats are Willow and Xander. So if you ever watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer, you might catch the reference.
I saw a nod of acknowledgement there.
Nice.
Ella?
Yeah. Oh, did John want to answer
Sorry,
the question about the animals?
Oh, yeah. Well, I was just trying to actually catch Ripley, my cat, who I named for the heroine of the movie Alien. And we have one other cat in my house, and that's Miette, who is named for a character from the City of Lost Children. So we tend to name our animals after movie stars, it seems.
Interesting. So, Elaine, you went to divinity school. Have you completed that?
Oh yeah. I graduated in 2014, and I am ordained in the Episcopal Church, and I currently am working as a board certified chaplain. And I was working in hospice for a number of years, and just recently moved to Charlottesville to work at a continuous care retirement community, which is interesting in the middle of a pandemic.
Sure. And John, we mentioned in the pre-show that you recently retired from school teaching. Tell us a little bit about that.
So I taught in Chapel Hill schools, 1 year at Chapel Hill High School, which was my alma mater, and then 20 years at East Chapel Hill High School, which is considered the new school. I taught English for 10th and 12th grade for all that time. And then a number of life things happened, and it made sense to make my exit from that. And I've been very fortunate to be able to do that even before all this, the pandemic hit. So, yeah.
Well, that sort of coincides with me seeing you playing more at some shows, because we played a benefit with you maybe last year before, cat rescue. Yeah, that was cool.
So
we'd like to thank you again for being a part of our show. It was really nice to have this chat and in some ways to get to know you better. I know it seems really, oh my, look at that. Talk about a great way to end the show. There we are, with love and kisses. Great. Well, have a good week, and we look forward to seeing you when this stay-at-home stuff is over.
Amen to that, brother. Thank you for having us. It was great. Enjoyed it.
Take care now.
Thank you.
That's all for this week's show. Next week we have Jeff Carroll and Greg Hawkes.